Monday Night Raw tier list coming to you right here, right now. We did an AEW tier list last week. We had 6 categories in that one. We've only got 5 for WWE Raw. Because the roster is a lot smaller, and secondly, I don't think that it's going to follow suit to the way AEW, we literally just put like 95% of the roster in the bottom category. I like to think that with this WWE Raw tier list, it might be a little bit more spread out throughout the 5 categories, which are, of course, S category, A category, B, C, and D. So, I mean, if you're in D, then you're absolutely garbage. If you're in C, you're meh. B, you're decent. A, you're pretty good. And S, you're the top dog, brother. So, with that said, we are going to start with the phenomenal, but at the moment, not so phenomenal AJ Styles. He's currently injured, and it is the longest an injury has kept him out his entire career. And at the age of 46, that just goes to show you, AJ Styles is actually a pretty good worker and has never been injured. So
I'll put him C. I feel like it would do him a disservice putting him D, but in terms of what he was doing, it would be a D. But you know what? He's still AJ Styles.
He's garbage, but he's Alan Jones, so I feel like he deserves to.
He wears a red hat.
Make Alan Jones great again. Akira Tozawa. You know what? I actually don't mind Akira Tozawa.
You always go in D.
Well, fine.
I know the 24/7 stuff's done. It's done. It's hard.
Alexa Bliss. I think it's D for me.
Top of D.
Top of D above Akira Tozawa.
He disagrees.
Akira Tozawa refusing to go behind Alexa Bliss. Don't know why. Anyway, there he goes. He's in there eventually. Up next with the shite member of the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins. I just look at this guy and there's like 0 athletic ability to Angelo Dawkins.
There's something comedic about him though, and his in-ring ability, because he's out of shape, so I'll put him top of D.
Now, I don't think Montez Ford is as good as people make him out to be like. Right? People are saying future world champ. I personally don't see it, but, I mean, he is a lot better than this guy.
Yeah. I'll put him top of D though.
Top of D, because why not? Nobody's ready for Asuka. Well, what category is Asuka ready for? Into her 40s now. Tried to put some face paint on her to make her better, but I mean, at the end of the day, not much is happening.
I'll put her in C.
Behind AJ or above AJ?
I've never really cared for Asuka, so I'll put her above AJ. She's active, she's there. I'm going to main event Mania. I'll have a match, brother.
Anyway, there you go. I mean, these people are just refusing to go behind each other. Got the US champion Austin Theory, A-Town down. Is it going to be the A category for me? No.
I'll put him in B.
He's growing on me. I do feel like his best stuff though was with McMahon.
Absolutely.
But you know what? He's alright.
This guy's
Baron Corbin, D. I'm putting him bottom of D.
Yeah, bottom of D.
Behind Akira Tozawa. Baron Corbin absolutely sucks. And they just completely wasted like JBL for 3 months. You've actually got JBL on TV for 3 months. And the best use of JBL is teaming him up with Baron Corbin. Are you serious?
Again, he's awful, man.
JBL, put him on commentary. Make him the Raw GM. Do something. Anything would have been better than what we got. Him coming out and calling Baron Corbin the modern day wrestling god.
I don't what
and then the guy goes life and death in his first match with Dolph Ziggler. That was the nail in the coffin right there. But,
it was.
But apparently Triple H knows what he's doing. If he really wanted to make Baron Corbin look good, he should have squashed whoever he faced first with JBL, but no, didn't happen.
Bayley.
Speaking of D, Bayley's going straight
just in front of Corbin.
Yeah, I'll put her above Corbin, but I mean, again, not very good. That sums up Damage Control. Becky Lynch got the highest rated character as a female in the WWE 2K series history with a 96, so they rate her. I personally don't think she's been doing that great.
I
think I'll put her in C though. Probably put her above AJ. Oh, Asuka?
Aye.
Fair enough. Bianca Belair.
In front of Bayley.
Thoughts on Bianca Belair?
Garbage, stale, lose the belt, please.
Bobby Lashley, Big Bobby.
Behind Austin Theory.
I like Bobby Lashley, but I don't know. I feel like he did work better with MVP as his manager.
Yeah, he has become a little bit stale, but he's still a big sweaty man. So.
Speaking of big sweaty men, Bronson Reed. It's a D for me. It's just how low you want to go.
You know what? Behind Bailey.
Oh, okay. Candice LeRae.
My husband's Johnny Wrestling.
In fact, she's married to Johnny Gargano. It's a D for me.
Aye.
Put her.
She's Candice Wrestling.
Behind
wrestling.
Bronson Reed. She fucking sucks. Carmella recently just came back. She seems to have dropped this whole most beautiful gimmick and she's went back to the whole fabulous princess of Staten Island.
Again, fucking garbage. You know what? Where's this go? Beside Candice LeRae.
But you know what I don't get? It's like, I think you can only really go back to a gimmick if it was great. I don't think you can go back to a gimmick that was just meh, alright.
It's pretty much the same as all your other gimmicks. I've never rated Carmella. She was alright with Enzo and Cass and that initial thing, but ever since then, it's just been it's like Seth Rollins, like, the Monday Night Messiah, or the
Kingslayer.
It's just a fucking word. It's not a gimmick, it's a word.
Exactly. But, I mean, there's not much difference between, her being the princess of Staten Island or the most beautiful woman in WWE. She's still basically...
Like, Cena being Thugonomics and leader of C Nation is two different gimmicks.
Yeah, but both Carmella's gimmicks are basically about her looks.
Yeah, like I've always said. So get her beside Candice LeRae.
Well, I'm going to put her above Candice. I'm actually going to put her above... You know what? I'm putting her above Bailey.
Fuck me, any higher.
Cedric Alexander. Never rated him.
He's still there.
I think, he was always the weakest member. He didn't, in my opinion, he just never belonged in the...
He's one of those guys that's bad, but he's not, like, awful because you don't care. He's not given any prominent screen time, so...
to me, he just didn't belong in the Hurt Business.
I'll put him top of D.
Top of D?
Aye.
No.
Aye, because he's never been over. You don't expect fuck all from him, so I think that's fair enough.
Fine. I don't agree with it, but fine. Chad Gable. Shush, please.
Top of C. He's a jobber, but he's a good jobber.
He's entertaining. I like Chad Gable. It's a shit. By the way, got shafted in the WWE 2K23 rating. I think he got like a 76. Embarrassing. Cody Rhodes, Mr. Rhodes, I'm going to win the title for my dad. He's heading to WrestleMania, hopefully to dethrone Roman Reigns. I feel like his first year back in WWE's been good, but the injury just didn't help him. Derailed it.
Exactly, guys. So I'm going to put him. Is he worthy of an A?
No, for me, I'll go top of B.
Yeah, I was thinking that myself.
Dakota Kai, I'll just stick her beside Bailey.
Yep.
I'll put her in front of Bailey though because she's not as annoying. Damian Priest. Once upon a time, I would have said he's like the best member of the Judgment Day, but I feel like over the past couple of months, I actually feel like he's went from being the best member to the worst member. Aye. The guy is just completely irrelevant right now. I know he was in the chamber match, but he just does not feel important. I think Dominic is the MVP at the moment. You've got Rhea Ripley being pushed heading into WrestleMania. You've got Finn Balor, who's basically the one in the feud with Edge. And then you've just got this guy who's kind of just there in the background.
He's like 45, which just makes it even worse in my opinion.
Yeah, no, but don't think he just feels like a spare part, really?
Well, he shouldn't be. He's like the new star of the group.
Yeah, he should.
Apart from Dominic, but, he's got the Mysterio name, so...
In my opinion, he should be the leader, but no, they went with Finn Balor. Top of D?
Aye, top of D.
Dana Brooke, fuck me.
Awful.
Behind...
In front of Corbin.
Yeah. Dexter Lumis,
this guy was probably like a B at one point, but see now, man, put him in a D.
I don't think with D, man.
Why not? What's he done recently?
That's true, he's not done much recently. I'll stick him beside Damian Priest.
Aye.
Dominic Mysterio, this guy done some hard time. Let me tell you about some hard times.
Bottom of B. Can't believe I'm saying this, but seeing you look at Raw clips, you're looking for Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah. You never done prison time, boy. Up next we have Edge.
His run with Beth's fucking horrendous, so I'll put him in front of AJ.
Here?
Aye.
It's tough, man, when you got Edge that low down. Fuck me, what's happening? Elias for
Behind
me,
Corbin.
a D. I've never liked
Behind
Elias.
Corbin.
Oh, I don't think he should go behind Corbin.
No, he should.
I think he should go in front.
No, behind.
Really?
At least with Corbin, like, they try different gimmicks. This guy just comes out with a guitar or...
I tell you what, he looks
someone-
jacked in that picture, though.
Well, he can... Fuck off.
Jack off. Finn Balor, the line starts behind me. Which line is that, though? Is it the D line? Is it the C line? You know what? I think...
I'll put him beside Edge.
I was going to say, I think he deserves to be in the C. I think he's improved a wee bit lately. Io Sky is just going to go beside the rest of Damage Control. Johnny Gargano, I mean, it's D. Well, he's sticking beside his wife.
Aye.
Johnny Wrestling, his shitey wife. Carl Anderson, didn't even know this guy was still on Raw. Haven't seen this guy in a while.
Are these two injured?
Fucking hope so.
No, it's because Styles they just have nothing to do for him.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, but Triple H is... See if Vince was doing the same thing, man, they'd be greeting. They would be greeting in...
Do you imagine back in the day, though, like, if the leader of a stable got injured and they just dropped the entire stable? Like, that would be retarded.
I know.
That would never happen.
Exactly. I mean, just rate both of them, because they're both kind of inactive. D?
Just stick them. ID. How,
Hello, can you go?
where will I stick them? I'll stick them in front of Damage Control because
southwest.
I just don't think they deserve to be below Damage Control. Kevin Owens. Yeah, don't mind. I think Kevin Owens has been alright lately. I'd stick him maybe somewhere in the C category.
Stick him top of C.
Top of C. I actually prefer Chad Gable, like, but whatever. We have Massey.
Bonsoir. D.
Yes, it's not very good, is it? I'll stick them. Why the hell am I moving Johnny Gargano? Wait, did I already? I did rate Johnny Gargano. Massey, I think we'll stick them. We'll put them behind the Good Brothers, or should I say, the not so good brothers. Right, Matt Riddle has been out for a while, whether it be drug related or injury related, don't really care. I feel like since Orton went down injured, this guy's momentum just completely derailed. It felt like he was getting pushed into a main event slot, and now he just feels like he feels irrelevant.
He does. He truly does. I mean, put him top of D.
Top of D, but again, man, Matt Riddle, son.
D for drugs, he likes.
What has happened to Matt Riddle, though?
I don't know.
Did he do this tier list a year ago? And he's probably in the B category, like.
I know, nice.
Pushing A maybe, but no. Maxine Dupree will just stick her beside Massey and Mansoir because, like, why the hell not? Michin, Maya Yim came back. Oh, can't wait to see her. She comes back, wins a match, then goes on a losing streak. Probably be released soon.
Aye.
Just no reason to bring her back other than the fact that, you know what? She used to be on the black and gold version of NXT. So yeah, Maya Yim. Although, I mean, who knows? They could have done something interesting. The whole Austin Theory thing. Why not turn that into a storyline? With the whole, her Keith Lee and, is she cheating on him? Fuck, I would have done that.
But of course they weren't going to do that.
But of course they won't do it, so it's a D for me, isn't it?
Yep.
I'll put her above. I'll put her above Carmella. Montez Ford, the better member of the Street Profits. I just don't like the Street Profits.
Aye, put him wherever you want, man.
I'll stick him above.
How's this guy ever going to be a world champion? Like, just look at him.
I remember when the Street Profits first debuted, I actually kind of liked them, but...
Oh, that smoke, look at us in our fucking...
Yeah, but remember they were doing, like, the news report shit?
No.
And it was actually a bit entertaining, but then of course they just stopped doing that, and all they do now is come up with their cops, their invisible cops, and they're like, oh, we want the smoke, and then cops fall, and we're supposed to care about that? We're supposed to go crazy for some fucking cops flying out the sky? No, Montez Ford is going to fly into the D category. MVP, most valuable player, hasn't been the most valuable player for a while. Last time we seen him wrestling, mate, he was really slow. I know this guy was kind of old when he started, like, but he's not aged well. I think it's kind of weird how you've got someone like Edge who is like in his 50s and can still go, and then you have people like I'm not bashing on an MVP, but he can't really go.
No, he can't.
Look at Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy's beaten up. Like, Matt Hardy and Edge are probably similar ages. Maybe Edge is a wee bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah, Edge is still capable. I think in terms of a performance level, Edge should be champion. He should be in the main events.
He should be.
Whereas, I mean, as much as I like Matt Hardy, I mean, Matt Hardy
yeah.
I mean, the guy can barely walk.
No, exactly.
So, I mean, Matt Hardy's kind
Brock
of...
Lesnar's not on this list.
I know. Where would you put him?
Randy Orton is.
Where would you put Brock Lesnar, out of curiosity?
Fuck, he'd be top of B somewhere.
Top of B's. top then.
Well, no, I mean, in the region of top.
Hey, MVP, where's he going?
This run with Amos is awful.
It's a D for me.
Aye.
Sorry. B, how far?
Whatever you want, but the next guy's going bottom.
Mustafa Ali?
Yep, he is going bottom.
What, behind Elias?
Aye.
What?
He's fucking garbage. Who'd he beat on Raw there? It was horrendous.
Joel Ziggler.
Oh, there you go.
Nah, I'm going to stick him above Bronson Reed.
Right, you do that then.
Retribution. What a stable that was. Nikki Cross. Doing this whole stalker thing. It's better than Nikki Ash, like, but I mean, Nikki Ash was. Anything's better than Nikki Ash, so.
Put whoever you want. I'm no bothered. Yeah, well, say whatever you want. Anywhere in D.
I'm going to put her above. I'll stick her above Bianca Belair. Almost. How low can you go with Almost? Very low, in my opinion. Does he go below Baron Corbin and Elias? So that's the big question.
Yeah, he does.
Does he? Right.
No,
How sad is it that they're wasting Brock Lesnar on this guy at Mania?
Literally about to say that. I don't know who is that like Triple H trying to get rid of Brock or something, or
I think so. Sounds like a McMahon thing, though, doesn't it? Oh, Brock Lesnar's got to take on the biggest of them all. Let's move on now to Otis. You know what? We'll just stick Otis beside Chad Gable. He's like the muscle, even though he always gets beat. It's hard to be muscle when you never win a fucking match, though, isn't it?
yeah,
It's just hard being the muscle in a team that never wins.
exactly. So
I mean, you're just a big jobber at the end of the day. I wouldn't call him the muscle, he's just the big jobber. Randy Orton, I think I'll just stick beside Riddle.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I mean, hasn't really done anything. Rhea Ripley went 60 odd minutes in the Royal Rumble. That impresses some people. Doesn't do much for me. I would say I prefer her over Charlotte Flair, but I mean that doesn't.
That does he off.
You know what? Well, we stick her bottom of C, or is it D? It's a D. It's D.
We'll stick her D. Yep.
It's beside Damian Priest. Rick Boogs. For me, this guy's bottom.
Yeah, Rick Boogs is bottom. He's bottom.
We'll put him above Almost, like, but he's not good. Robert Roode. I actually thought he was dead.
Yeah, so I'll put him D for deed.
Yeah, D for deed. Is Dolph Ziggler there? He's not. Dolph Ziggler's not on this. I was going to stick him beside Ziggler. You know what? We'll just stick him beside the Good Brothers.
We did say like it wouldn't be like AEW where everyone's in the bottom. Well,
it has kind of turned it. I mean, it just goes to show wrestling these days is absolutely 110% shite. R-Truth. You know what? I like R-Truth, but I mean, it's the guy. What's he even doing? He's inactive. It's a D for me.
yes, definitely.
I mean, the whole little Jimmy, the whole 24/7 title thing. I mean, how long can you drag that out, really?
Exactly.
I mean, it's crazy. 10 years ago, maybe a bit longer. This guy, 11 years ago, this guy was getting into main events. This guy main event at a pay-per-view, did he not, against Cena?
Capital Punishment 2011.
I mean, what the hell happened?
I don't know what happened.
I'm not even saying you give him the belt, but how the hell did
Vince realised he was black or something?
How did he go from being in the main event and being a main event level guy to this? To this 24/7 title thing?
I don't know.
Stick him.
I mean, I guess you could say he made it his own, the 24/7 title.
No, we'll stick him above Akira Tozawa.
That's fitting for him.
You know, you can go above him, like. But it's not great. Seth freaking Rollins.
His fashion sense alone makes it a C. Top of C, like.
I prefer. I'm going to put him behind Kevin Owens. I prefer Kevin Owens.
Fair enough. Shelton Benjamin, he can go beside.
Ain't no stopping D, yo, Shelton Benjamin. I'll stick him beside Cedric Alexander because why not?
Why not is right.
Let's be honest. See, I mean, who actually looks at any of these and go, "Oh, they're great"? At the moment, everyone's fucking garbage.
You could argue
Just-
about it from B down, like.
Just some are better than others. Like Tamina, nobody's meaner than Tamina. Nobody deserves to be in D more than Tamina. Aye, for me, it's not great, is it?
No, it's horrendous.
But I will stick her above Johnny Gargano because
That's where we cross the line.
The Miz, boring as fuck in my opinion. Stale. Well, I'll stick him beside AJ Styles and C.
Like, why not just retire and do movies? Oh wait, you can't. You're fucking pissed.
Straight to DVD.
Aye, well,
do a movie with
straight to D.
Why doesn't he do?
3D.
Why doesn't he do a movie with Seagal? Could work.
We Russian citizenship, Seagal.
And last but not least, Tommaso Ciampa, who I actually think was growing on me when he was teaming up with The Miz, but for something happened, he just completely disappeared.
Oh, he got injured. I'll put him bottom of C.
Bottom of C then, so he can go in the C category along with The Miz. So there you go, guys. That's our Raw tier list rating. We said that hopefully it would be a bit more spread out, unlike the AEW tier list, but in the end you can see that the majority of the roster has ended up in the D category, and I think that sums up what we truly feel. Look, it wouldn't make we come on here every week and we say wrestling's garbage. We give Raw like 1 or 2 out of 10. So it wouldn't make any sense if we were putting half the roster in S and A.
Exactly.
Now, if we were doing like maybe Attitude Era, I mean, Ruthless Aggression Era, by all means, I'm sure these categories would be filled a lot more. But at the end of the day, I think this sums up what we currently think of wrestling. It's not very good.
Nope, it's bad. And that is what it's going to leave us to till SmackDown.
Anyway, that's it, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. And until then, peace.